Mission 4C, go, Kadorhal, talk.
I don't know what to say. Kevin Costner, something or other. Wait, you made that joke. Before we were recording, even.
Yeah, not in the recording. So, yeah, this is basically our night mission, more or less. We have to escort a bunch of Osean craft through the canal, and there are, from the looks of it, no critical targets in this mission. It's all greens. So for this one, because it is an air-to-air, we are going to be going with our good old friend, the J-35J Draken. Because fuck the Tiger. And of course, Pixie will once again be our air-to-air cover. Yeah, those loading screens, I've actually read them out, and it's like such teenage poetry bullshit. It's hilarious.
So they can pass safely through the canal. No mistakes.
So yeah, I mentioned in earlier videos that depending basically on which type of mission that you're playing for this one, and oh Jesus! Damn near
dropped their coffee from that.
Yeah. Yes, that's always a good thing to do. Crash into the Kestrel, rewrite history. Cypher, you created a time paradox. But like I was saying, the Osean fleet and the Kestrel in particular have different spawn points and spawn times depending on which mission that you pick to do. And this, of course, is the one where they spawn automatically because you have to protect them in this mission. And honestly, I don't know whether or not any of these damage updates from the ships are pre-scripted, or whether or not you actually can fail this one by having the entire fleet sunk on you.
It's possible, but I've never had it happen.
Honestly, unless you are one of those ace combat players, I don't really think there's a way to do this mission perfectly. You are more or less guaranteed to have at least one of the ships go down on you.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, and, at the very least, at least the game takes some measure of pity on you by sending you up against, stuff like just F1s and Drakens. You can see up there maybe one or two F-16s, but, nothing you can't handle at that point in the game. So, at the very least, it's not a wave of F-35s come at you out of nowhere, because that'd really suck.
Blast a hole into that aircraft carrier. Warning, the enemy's locked onto you.
Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. I love that missile. I love the SAAM.
Yeah, I do too.
Warning, the enemy's tracking.
One of these games, it might be this one. Remember, you're able to launch a missile, and then if your target gets destroyed, then you can just redirect it to the next one. Or you can even fire a beyond lock-on.
Oh, wow.
Start tracking once you get in range.
Yeah, that's probably 5, because I haven't really encountered it in 0 yet.
Huh.
But then
I might be remembering wrong, though, because I haven't been seeing it in 5 either. I've been able to do the other thing where I track 2 targets at once.
Yeah, and that sounds like it's more of a late release Ace Combat 0, 5, 6, or hell, maybe even X, I don't know. But yeah, no, this LP has been more or less a learning experience for me too, because there is just so much of this game that I missed the first couple of times that I played it, that I'm just now finding out as I'm just going through and exploring the thing in detail for the LP.
Just keep firing. Make sure we don't hit our allies.
I saw that you shot down one of the aces again earlier. I remember I was just talking about in the thread how getting special paint schemes for your plane, the magic is kind of lost because half of them are forced encounters. And then in this mission, every variation on ace difficulty, there's an ace that gives you their paint scheme.
We made it through halfway. Keep it up, comm team. We're counting on you.
You don't have to shoot them down.
Yeah.
It's moving extra slow. Go on. Stay under control and take out the
And, like, we were talking about it between videos, but I actually didn't mention it in the 4A one, but there is an ace that specifically needs you to keep the jammers intact, and then it only shows up near the very end of the mission, once you've taken out just about everything, so you can, if you're playing too fast, take out all the critical targets and miss the ace spawning completely, because it'll just go mission accomplished and kick you out of the mission.
Yeah, this game can be a dick about that sometimes.
Mm.
All of them can, really, but with how many are in this game, this one especially.
Mm.
Damn it. These guys are seasoned war veterans.
Yeah, the most dickish one that I've encountered is actually 6, because it does the same thing where it holds off certain aces on certain difficulties, and then it also does that thing where, you know, the aces are actually better than a lot of the boss planes you encounter.
It kind of reminds me of a certain one in the 5th game that actually has flares.
Oh god.
Shoot them down. We're gonna get sunk.
Yeah, no, thankfully nothing like that shows up in 0. That was one of the things they decided not to port over. But, yeah, no, it still surprises me to this day, like, how much they built 0 off the 5 engine.
We're going down.
And, yeah, like, as you can sort of hear with the Allied chatter there, because I have taken this time to go and chase down all these planes, the ones that are sort of focusing more on the fleet itself are getting a bunch of hits in. So, you know, I'm really good at blowing stuff up. I'm not really good at keeping stuff from being blown up. But, hey, at least some of them made it through. And almost crashed into the Kestrel again. Good job, Crow.
Yeah, I've never actually heard that version of the end level speech. I'm pretty sure I always had most of the fleet make it through.
Mm.
By the time I played this version of the mission, I'd already picked up the 5th game, got burned on losing its mission 4 in like 30 seconds because I decided to shoot down regular planes instead of the bombers.
Oh no. I know, yeah, there are some missions that, like, especially definitely in 5, that the coding's a little bit off on, and you can screw them up hilariously if you do things before you're supposed to.
Yeah, I remember one in particular that you can do that with pretty easily.
Well, thank you very much for hopefully watching all 3 videos. I've been 9 Gear Crow.
And I've been Kadorhal.
And we'll see you next time.